Imagine waiting for the first season of a series for so long, following along with all the teaser trailers and cast interviews, and then once it comes out, they tell you to wait for another month to get to watch the 5th episode. Wouldn't you hate it? That's exactly what 1923 did to its viewers. After releasing only 4 episodes of season 1, the series took a month-long break, and fans were outraged. Stick around to find out why series often go on breaks and when 1923 will be back.
In my experience, Bob, when the first baby comes, you don't want to be too picky with your math and a calendar.
Believe it or not, taking breaks in between episodes is more common than you may think, and there are several reasons for it. For starters, TV production is a time-consuming process. It takes time to write, cast, shoot, edit, and distribute each episode. So by taking a break in between episodes, the production team has time to work on the next batch of episodes, ensuring that the show stays on schedule.
Come on my land with your prairie maggots! Shoot at my kin!
Another reason is to increase anticipation and viewer engagement. When a show takes a break, it gives viewers time to reflect and talk about what they've seen so far. And when the next episode finally airs, it generates excitement and hype. A prime example of this is the hit show Stranger Things. In the latest season, the show took a break for a month, and fans would be eagerly counting down the days until the next episode aired. Additionally, taking a break also allows the network to air other programs or specials. This helps to mix up the content and keep viewers interested in watching the channel. Finally, taking a break helps to avoid oversaturation. If a show aired every week without a break, it could quickly become monotonous and lose its impact. Taking a break gives the show time to rest and allows viewers to miss it and look forward to its return. So, as you can see, there are many reasons why TV shows take breaks in between episodes. But at the end of the day, it's all about creating the best viewing experience for fans. Those were the reasons behind the annoying breaks. Breaks may be good in terms of retaining the attention of people who are watching the channel just to watch whatever is on. These days, that is rarely the case. People only tune in to watch that one show they've been waiting for, and if it isn't on, they would simply switch their TVs off. It is what it is, and the break cannot be cut short now. All we can do is wait for 1923's episode 5 to be out. That brings us to our next topic. When will episode 5 be out?
And I will bury your children in a fucking hide. Understood?
The man needs an army.
According to reports, the next episode will be out on Sunday, February 5th. That means the break lasted exactly 28 days or 4 weeks. As for what will happen in the next episodes, the future of 1923 remains uncertain as the newest episode approaches. The last episode showed Jacob being alive but badly hurt, and a new danger in the form of Donald Whitfield. Kara is struggling to deal with the Livestock Commission for Jacob, while Creighton believes he has killed him.
I refuse it. You brought him back.
Meanwhile, Tiana is facing difficulties of her own after escaping the school and killing Sister Mary. It's assumed that she will return home to Montana, but will also have to face the consequences for her actions. These plot lines are expected to be further developed when the show returns from its break. Such a massive project by someone as famous as Taylor Sheridan was always going to gain a lot of attention when it finally dropped. People were buzzing about the first episode months before it came out, and understandably so. But it all changed when the show announced that it was going to go on a break after the first 4 episodes. Considering this was the first episode, the audience was still getting used to the characters and learning more and more about them when they were deprived of more character building. This is a huge risk. Conveying the personalities and characters to the audience can be a tough job. Just look at Daemon Targaryen from House of the Dragon.
King of the Narrow Sea. But I know that there is only one true king, Your Grace.
At the start, he is shown as this cunning, evil uncle, but we later realize how he really cares about his niece and is a very smart prince who understands how the world works better than anyone else. Imagine if the show took a break after Daemon basically celebrated the death of his brother's newborn son. Fans would have made their minds up about them, and once that happens, it can be tough to win their hearts. This can apply to 1923 as well. Right now, we can tell that Jacob is the underdog, who will probably be back at his best soon, and we're all pretty much rooting for him. Now, what if he dies in the next episode because he was too badly injured? Wouldn't that just make you go, what the heck? That was supposed to be the hero! That is one drawback the producers didn't think of when they decided to go on a break in their first ever season. Another problem this can create will be seen if and when Season 2 comes out. People will simply not watch the first 4 or 5 episodes until the break is over, and they can binge watch it all. This will probably not come as a surprise to you, but no one actually prefers watching an episode a week when they can binge watch the whole show in one sitting. And of course, the most significant damage this decision has done is that it has outraged the viewers. When you're targeting an audience, it is schoolboy stuff to know that you need to make them like you. No matter how well they may have made the episodes, they have lost that battle by making all of them angry over the break. All this just for a 1-month break is definitely not worth it. Not only the show, but fans also blasted Paramount for their poor scheduling. One of them said, "People are paying for a service with consistency." This tweet makes a lot of sense, and it makes you think of the levels behind this decision. What if someone bought the service for just a month to be able to watch 1923, just to hear that the show was going to go on a break for exactly as long as their subscription was gonna last? What a scam! Now, this outrage is probably gonna blow over once episode 5 comes out and makes everyone start talking about the story and the characters again. Let's be honest, no one is going to boycott the show, no matter how angry they might be. It's one thing to call a service or a show bad. It's an entirely different thing to choose to not watch any more of it. Maybe there's some people who are so angry at Paramount that they would never renew their accounts, but most of us, we're just gonna go back to watching the show on February 5th. Yes, we'll continue to watch it, but in terms of business, going AWOL after just 4 episodes in the first season cannot possibly be seen as a strategy for increasing anticipation, because there's nothing to be anticipated yet. Maybe if they did it in Season 2 when someone dies, fans could speculate and wonder what would happen next. Obviously, we hope they don't take a break at all, but Paramount can never be trusted again, so we might as well mentally prepare ourselves.